Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's Friday again, so that means it's a science video, and in today's episode we are going to be making the solution for our copper sulphate crystals, and we're going to be making our very own firework. Let's go. Just a safety note, these experiments are dangerous. Make sure you have an adult around you who knows what they're doing, and also remember to wear the correct safety equipment. You might recognise this from last week. This is copper sulphate, and this particular one is copper sulphate pentahydrate, and its chemical formula is CuSO4 5H2O. So this week we're going to purify it by growing copper sulphate crystals. So in this beaker I have some very hot water, and I'm going to pour 250 millilitres of it into this beaker. So we have to be very careful with this as it's boiling hot, and if you get any of your fingers on it, it's going to be quite painful. So we're going to keep putting this in until it can't dissolve any more of the solution. So we're nearly at saturation point, so the water can't dissolve much more now. So now we're going to pour a bit of the saturated solution into this petri dish to make a seed crystal. We've put the solutions on the kitchen windowsill in an undisturbed place, and they're going to stay there for 24 hours to ensure that the seed crystal will grow. Once the seed crystals have started to appear on our kitchen windowsill, we are going to pour them back into a filtered solution. To make that, we are going to pour our saturated solutions through the filter paper and into the glass beakers. So as you can see, it's getting rid of all the impurities and is going very crystal clear. This is the actual solution that we're going to grow the seed crystal in. We're going to leave this here, and in the following weeks we are going to see how the crystals are growing. Now on to something more explosive. To propel rockets into space, NASA and other space agencies need a very powerful fuel that will last 8 minutes. Now we're going to learn something a bit about that fuel and maybe make something with a flare. A rocket fuel consists of 3 different components: fuel, an oxidizer, and a binder. So, we're not going to be making exactly a rocket fuel today, but we are going to be making something similar. Our creation is going to sit in this, a cardboard tube. This is similar to what they use to put fireworks into. Now let's have a look at what we can use for our fuel. Aluminium powder. We have used this before, and it's very, very fine. Because it's fine, it will help the reaction to go quickly. For our oxidizers, we have a choice of 2. Potassium nitrate, used in the making of black powder, and ammonium perchlorate. So, for making our fireworks, we're going to be mixing these 2. It's very important to work out exact measurements of these materials. This is so the chemical reaction works perfectly. We're now going to mix the ammonium perchlorate and the aluminium powder together. As you can see, we haven't got massive quantities, as this mixture is similar to flash powder. And a word of warning, that is extremely dangerous. As you can see, we are using a glass beaker and a glass stirrer, as we don't need anything metal to cause a spark. It's very important that we mix this well. We need to mix it until there's no lumps at all. This is bentonite clay, also better known as cat litter. We're going to use it as a plug in the bottom of the cardboard tube. Now what we're going to do is spoon a bit of the clay into the cardboard tube. And now we're going to pack it in. We now put our explosive in. We don't hammer this down as we don't think it likes to be hammered. We now are going to press it down with wood and not metal. So now you can see we have inserted a fuse into the mixture. My dad is going to light this. It might work or it might not. This should make our Roman candle. Go on, go on. We're playing on the safe side, so let's see if my sister's works instead. My sister's may have worked because she stirred it for longer and because she compressed it more. So this is the end of this week's science video. There will be one next week and I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe.